Hello, everyone. I am thrilled to share with you about the color personality stuff that we're talking about in our Road to Royal right now. Sorry for the glare. It's either too bright or too dark, so I opted for bright. I'm going to share with you my results from the two tests that I took back to back, and also a little bit more about the strengths, the weaknesses, and the identifying key questions of each one of these colors. The key questions didn't come from the Road to Royal book. I actually am going to refer to this book, Full Spectrum Success. There you go. Nice glare in your face. I got that from convention last year, and it's an awesome resource. It's less than 70 pages, and it's easy to find information in, but he dives into as a leader, learning to communicate and learning to really read and listen well to the communication of your team by the questions that they're asking. So I'm going to share a little bit of that with you because I found that to be incredibly helpful. So my first test that I took is kind of thinking more along my personal life mind, my family and friends type situations, social settings, and I am definitely dominantly blue-green in those situations. Then on the flip side, in my professional business brain, I am dominantly green-red. So since green's my favorite color and it pops up for both professional and personal situations, seems like a great place to start. Green's strength, is planning. Great planners, great information gatherers. The weakness there, though, is overanalyzing. I know I have been diagnosed with the paralysis of analysis more times than I can count. And so that can be a major challenge to overcome that weakness. The master key question for greens are how. They're going to be asking you the how questions. How does this benefit me? How can I use the information I'm gathering to help myself and to help others? How do I accomplish these tasks? Or how do I accomplish the goals that I've set? That's about it. Moving on to, I'm sorry, I could share like a zillion more words about all of this, but I'm trying to keep my video under 5 minutes and I keep looking down at my timer. It's distracting me. Moving on to reds. Reds are the achievers. Major strength there. They love a challenge. They're always up for the challenge. The downside, the weakness of a red, they can be quite opinionated because they're so achievement driven and they know the right way to get there. And by they, I mean I, because this is dominant for me in professional situations. That opinions can be quite a challenge for reds. The master key question of a red is what? What are the risks? What are the benefits? What are the rewards? What's in it for me? Major questions there of a red. Reds and greens are going to be the more dominant personalities most commonly. We're all unique, so that's not like an absolute, but more commonly they're going to be the dominant personalities. They're not going to shy away from conflict. And so that makes me a real gem to deal with in professional situations, being a red-green combined. Yikes. Blues. Blues' strengths are motivators. They are great motivators. Lots of energy there, very fun-loving. The downside to that, the potential weakness there, is they can be unreliable because if it's not fun or energetic or something that they're particularly interested in, then they're out. And by they, I mean I. So all of you that deal with me in personal situations, I'm sorry that I'm unreliable at times. But you do have to keep a blues interest peaked. So the main questions that blues are going to be asking are why questions. Why should I do it? Why will it interest me? Why do I need the benefits that you say I will get from that? So when people are asking why questions, don't let them get bored or you will lose them. Yellows. Yellows are the encouragers. Yellows tend to be more sensitive, super relationally focused. The weakness there can be that they can tend to be insecure. Now, again, these are just kind of generals. That's not to say that other colors don't struggle with insecurity, because yellow is always my bottom number, but I have really struggled hugely with insecurity. Their insecurity comes in more that they are so relationally focused that they are paralyzed by the thought of confrontation, even though confrontation sometimes may be healthy. So yellows are going to be asking the who questions because, again, they're super focused on relationships, so they want to know who will they be journeying with, who's going to be supporting them, who is going to benefit. They don't care just about how they are going to benefit. They want to know who all will benefit. So you have people asking questions of who, and they don't like confrontation, and they're very encouraging. Those are the yellows. The exciting thing is we need all of the colors working together to create a really dynamic, successful team, and all of the colors are awesome, necessary, and so we can tap into, even though they're lower, we can totally tap into each one of our colors and try to grow in those areas. But don't downplay the importance of the things that are natural strengths for you. I have tended to try to do that many times over. And I'm looking at my time realizing that I'm over 6 minutes already. So thanks for letting me share. And I'm going to stop rambling on now. Bye.